after I had the abortion and began to process what I had chosen, I realized that instead of solving a problem, I'd actually just embraced a whole new set of problems. And part of that was so much shame and so much regret. It's so counterintuitive for a woman to abort a child rather than nurture a child. It's just opposite of what we crave to do. The average, I think, is 7 years, and that's probably about how long I did not deal with it. I just tried to shove it aside. One thing I love about care is from the very beginning, the decision was made to remember that abortion, for many of us who've been through abortion, is not really a political issue at all. It's very personal. And so we've always focused on the personal rather than the political part of abortion recovery. Grief has a way of finding itself out. It finds its way out. So if we don't deal with our grief, and especially with abortion, because it's a complicated kind of grief, because we have a certain kind of responsibility that we feel about those decisions that led to that abortion. So that kind of grief is even more complex, I think, and therefore it is so important to get help. Care offers really compassionate, confidential help. And the women that, and men too, that finally address their own sense of responsibility and shame and burden, and they put that down at the feet of the cross. Oh my goodness. There's so much joy and rejoicing that happens behind the scenes in this ministry. It's just beautiful. For me personally, care has allowed me a chance to talk about this in a public way, which I had never done before. I would never have done it if care had not come along and just offered that as an option.